Hi guys, Happy New Year and welcome to 2025. It is a cool year to make money and I'm here on that ride with you. My inbox won't break, it won't pieces. Like I just did get message back to back. Questions like, is ginger a good business? Which country buys ginger from Nigeria? How do I farm ginger in Nigeria? Can ginger grow in the east or in the western part of the country? How do I start ginger business? Eche, now I won't finish my life. When I don't even know say I just born. I suppose rest now. Anyway, I am back after I came back from the US after having my fifth child. Most of you have not seen me for a while because I had this operation on my eyes. As you can see one small bump here. It's still showing small, but I think it's manageable. We move. Once there is life, there is hope. So without taking much of your time, I will be very direct. 2023, when I did that video that went viral on ginger business, to some people it was looking like I was exaggerating. Officially, ginger is more than the price of cocoa in Nigeria. That is one. Ginger business now, they like drug. Quotes me, it is that massive. Now let's dive into it. Today, I can't take all this question all at once, so I would dissect it one after the other. So we'll go to how do I even start ginger business in Nigeria? Listen very carefully. I am taking my time because the past video I did, it was more like in a hurry, in a rush. I am taking my time so we don't make mistake because ginger costs past cocoa. It costs past drug. So na serious business. A container of ginger right now is about 400 million naira. Only one. Shift close. So when I say I need to take my time, it was not like before when ginger was 15,000, I was just talking carelessly. If you throw away 400 million, na big money. So let's go into the question of how do I even start ginger business in Nigeria? Now, we have 10 ways, 10 solid ways that you can enter into the ginger business, depending on your strength, your capacity, your network, your knowledge, and your freedom. Freedom is very important. So let's start. We have, when I say depend on your capacity, I will first take the one that don't require a lot of capital. Then I will now take you to the one that require huge capital. So we'll take the first 5 ways to enter into ginger business that don't require huge capital. Then we'll take the other 5 ways that you can enter into ginger business that require huge capital. Hope you are following. So number 1, the one that don't require huge capital is farmers markets, which typically you see all those Hausa men normally do. You go and buy ginger from the farm and take it to the nearest market and sell it fresh. Just as easy as that. No long story, no long thing. You buy from the farmers directly, you take it to the market or to a junction, or if you are in a Origbo market, or if you are in a Mile 12, you see Mile 12 in Lagos, any place that have traffic, you sell fresh ginger and you make profit. It's very easy. Good. Number 2 is grinding, spice production, and oil extraction. Basically, value added products. So you buy ginger, you grind it and sell it, whether on your website, whether online, or whether you have small businesses that you are supplying, or even big businesses. So you buy like a bag of ginger. Currently, a bag is 550,000 naira. You grind it at 20% on that 550,000, and that will be the cost that you'll be selling it. So depend on how much you have. You can be grinding one bag and be selling. You can grind two bag, you can grind three bag, you can grind 100 bag. So this one, at least it has a lower barrier of entry. The next on this same category, I talked about grinding, I talked about spice production, I talked about oil extraction. You can decide to enter into spice production that ginger has like the highest base. For example, in making of curry, there is ginger in it. In making of pepper soup spice, there is ginger in it. In making of yaji, there is ginger in it. In making of allspice, there is ginger in it. In making of ginger spice, there is ginger in it. So you can start a spice production with your brand name, that the foundation is ginger, and be making money from it. So with this, it has a low barrier of entry. Then you can start an oil extraction, ginger oil. Very good, very aromatic, very good during cold season, very good for massaging, very therapeutic for cold and the rest. So basically, this third one is value-added product, whether spice production, whether blending, whether oil extraction, or whether you are grinding to sell via online, social media, or supplying other businesses that want to use it as raw material. That is number 3. Number 4, if you are closer to where ginger is produced, for example, in this case, Southern Kaduna, you can go into the business during harvest, you go and buy the raw ginger, get people to wash, dry it for you, and then you sell it in the main market. So in this case, you are selling dry split ginger. It's that easy. You buy raw one, I think about 3 bags of raw ginger. Once you wash it and you dry it, you will get 1 bag of dry ginger. And some people that just like to argue, please don't argue here. You can do the experiment. And when I say 3 bag, a bag that is very full. So bags that are not full, you can get 3.5. And bags that are extremely full, you will get 2.5. So depend on the farmer that you are buying from. So it's not a place to argue. I am just giving you facts so that you will learn. It's up to you. So our 4th number is drying. So basically, if you stay around where ginger is produced, you buy from farmer, dry it, wash it, dry it, and sell in the village market, or even in Lagos or Port Harcourt, depending on where you have customer. That is number 4. I'm taking my time now. And at any point, if there is any particular number that you want me to emphasize on, please drop your comment on the comment section. This 10 list I'm giving to you, each day I will take each of them and do a detailed video on it. So I need you to help me. I need you to guide me. On the comment section, tell me the number that you are interested in and what you want me to teach, so that I'll do a more detailed video. I can't do all detailed video with this 10. Let's proceed. Number 5, contract farming. So contract farming typically is, you probably have somebody that needs ginger, or an organization or a company that needs ginger. So you go and partner with the farmers, helping them with anything that you think they need, that you can support them It can be knowledge, it can be fertilizers, it can be positioning, telling them you will help them with the market. Get familiar with the farmers. Stay with them, live with them, eat with them, work with them, lie with them. When I say lie, these guys, your mind are corrupt. When I say lie with them, not like not like Pekuzono. I mean, you can sleep in their house, you can eat their food so that they will have this sense of we are together. And that's what I mean. When I say lie with them, I know my people. Make una mind no con they do like. So you help them, teach them what the market requires, help them with fertilizer, help them with pesticide, help them with organic manure. At the end, you take the products for the company that have already assigned you to do this. That is contract manufacturing. So you are helping this farmer with the aim of buying it. So there must be a clear contract telling them that you are buying this. So let them not go and be looking for buyer from the side. That is number 5. And this first 5 is basically the ones that you can enter that doesn't require big money. It doesn't mean you can't do it big, but I mean you can still wiggle your way in, even if you don't have huge, the noise, God, typical Nigeria. You can wiggle your way in even if you don't have huge capital. The next 5 I'll be taking is the one that require very huge capital. Number 1, cultivation of ginger. Typically, the normal way you farm normal product, rice, beans, pepper, you cultivate ginger. That means you own a farm, you farm ginger so that you can sell it. The average hectare of land, once you farm ginger, you need about 60 bags of fresh ginger to farm a hectare of ginger. And that hectare, when you are harvesting, you will be harvesting like between 12 tons to 15 tons, depending on your agricultural practice, how well you maintain the land. Am I making sense? So typically, there's a local way we calculate it, that for every single bag of ginger you farm, you should be able to get times 3. So if you farm 1 bag, you should be able to harvest 3. If you farm 3 bags, you should be able to harvest 9. If you farm 10 bags, you should be able to harvest 30. In the same way, if you farm 60 bags of ginger, which is for one, you need 60 bags to farm a hectare. And a hectare, typically, you get between 12 tons to 15 tons. If you don't understand this, you can ask me on the comment section. So cultivation of ginger is another way you can enter into the ginger business, but it requires huge fund. As I speak to you now, a bag of ginger costs 250,000 naira for fresh ginger. And you need 60 bags to farm 1 hectare. So do the math. 60 times 50 will give you about, already you have crossed 15 million. With other expenses, ideally if you are farming, at least maybe 80% takes the seed, 20% for running around the farm, land preparation, fertilizers and all that, removing of weeds and all that thing. So if 60 times 250 is already more than 15 million, and you still need other money, so ideally in your head you should know that without 20 million thereabouts, you cannot farm conveniently a hectare of ginger as of today. Please look at the date. Most times I will make video and people will come after 5 years and be quoting me wrong and be asking me, or they will want me to help them to do something that the time have passed. So like I remember some people reaching out to me and telling me, hey Debbie, you, in your video you say I can buy ginger for 18,000 naira. My guy, that was in 2023. Now that same ginger is 550,000 naira. So now these details I'm giving you now is as of January 2025. 2026 is another thing. So don't call me 2028 and be quoting this. No, ginger move, like I said, like drug, like breeze. So let's back to the point. So you need approximately between 18 to 20 million to farm a hectare. So that is why I say I said it is capital intensive. If you want me to go deeper on cultivation of ginger, leave your comment on the comment section and tell me what exactly is your pain point that you want to know. That is number 6. The number 7 is farming of nursery. This is a very big niche that so many people have not noticed. And if you are somebody that likes taking innovation, that is very innovative, and you have the money, this is a very big and untapped niche. Now, ginger seed is scarce. You can actually be doing the nursery, that is seed production, and be selling to farmers by this time. So you know by this time they are doing land preparation. They start farming ginger by March. So you can do the nursery under a controlled environment, greenhouse. There was a time I was reaching out to somebody. Let's see if we can partner in terms of greenhouse production of ginger seedling to sell to farmers. But the person was not really, I can't match my energy with him. It's too slow. So I just let go. I say this one, I will get problem. So nursery, farming of nursery. So you farm the nursery and do seed production and sell it to farmers. That is item number 7. Number 8, wholesale, which is the normal one, you know. You buy ginger in bulk and you supply to companies. You have plenty companies. You have Afex buying ginger. You have Gakon, you have Hero, you have Asia, you have Shield of Women. You have a lot of companies that are in high demands of ginger. So you buy wholesale and supply to this company, or you can even have a warehouse or a shop in some of those major cities like Kano. So in that way, you don't even supply. People come to your shop to buy. Or in Lagos, you can have a very big shop so that companies that need this ginger come to your shop to buy. And you can also decide not to have a shop and supply company. I've mentioned some companies to you. I said companies like Afes, Gakon, Shield of Women, Hero, Asia. All those companies buy ginger a lot once your price is good. So that is wholesale. And for you to do wholesale, it needs huge capital because, like I said, a ton of ginger as of today is 15 million naira. So imagine just only one container is about almost 500 million. One truck, because you need between 26 to 28 tons to fill one truck. So if you are supplying companies, 28 truck times 15 million. So you should be looking at almost 500 million. That is why I say it needs huge cash. Then that is number 8. The number 9 is imports. I know you did not see that coming. So everybody, we are so used to ginger as export business. I am 100% for exports. If you know everything about the video I do, it's about exports. When it comes to ginger and export, I am Madam Ginger. I know how to ginger you, and the business I do is ginger. So in Nigeria Export and Promotion Council, if you call Madam Ginger, it is me. So we are talking about imports. How does import comes in? And this is for every country, not just Nigeria. Ginger is needed all over the world. I mean, if your country no get ginger, you go collect for any other African country where the thing they cheap and just ship it to that country that is needed and make money. Recently, and there was a country that there was a customer that wanted to buy ginger, and the customer is not specific about the Nigerian ginger. And as of when I noticed that our ginger no be my mate, it was already very high. I got some ginger from one of these African country. I didn't bring it to Nigeria. I just route it straight to the customer. The customer pay me, and I pay the African sister that collected the ginger. So that is import, right? So ideally, I'm supposed to bring it to Nigeria, but I'm just telling you another what I did. I just send it directly to that company. So in your own way, you may be in Ghana, you may be in Nigeria, you may be in Tanzania, and your ginger is very expensive, and you know that the local demand is very high. You can import that ginger and sell it. For you to import a container, you know, say you go chop belle full. So that is number 9. Then number 10 is export again, which is where I stand. Export, I stand. Exporter, importer. So, export of ginger, my God, is a gold mine. Quote me. See me telling you authoritatively. Export of ginger from Nigeria. Ah, Jesus Christ, how do I describe it? Export of ginger from Nigeria is a gold mine. Officially, Nigerian ginger don't cost past cocoa. You know what I mean? Before those days, when they say they do cocoa, be like say you be the biggest. Nigerian ginger cost past cocoa. Cocoa there about maybe 30 million. Ginger is 15 million. No be mates. And people are rushing it outside. In fact, when I'm using people are rushing, because it look like now waiting everybody they talk online. So how do I differentiate it? How do I make this sound so real? How do I please find out? A customer reached out to me, wants to buy ginger, $12,000. Even though he's not buying large like my other customer, because most of the customers don't run because of our price. The $12,000 it's not even about the 12,000 per ton. I don't even see. So this is an opportunity for those of you that want to invest into ginger to go and start farming. If you have brothers, sisters that are in the village, let them farm. If you don't know how to sell it, if you have ginger, reach out to me. Don't reach out for me for collaboration or money. But if you have ginger, you don't know how to sell. See, I am giving you my word. I will buy any quantity you will give me. Where I will have companies asking me for 4,000 metric tons every single year. That is one company. I can't even look at the second. I can't look at the third. I can't look at the fourth, let alone the fifth. Just one company is asking me 2,000 metric tons. About 200 and something containers. So if you can farm ginger, now I like. Now you are defined. Reach out to me. We are in serious business. So Nigerian ginger, I'm not bragging. Nigeria is the largest producer of ginger in the whole of Africa. We are number 3 in the whole world. And according to the International Trade Center, the ginger from the African soil, because the 3 largest producers is China, India, and Nigeria. And they said out of these 3 countries, the best ginger is the ginger from the African soil. I beg now, which one be the African soil? India no be Africa. China no be Africa. So they tell you, say, now una ginger na better pass. How una still they sleep? It pains me a lot when I hear people say there is no job in Nigeria. It's because most of our youth, we want to give excuse. I am sorry, but I have to be honest. When Buhari comes, say some of us lazy, we almost chop and raw. Some of us, when you say do business, hey, where I want to see the money for, where I want to see the capital, most time we put capital and use that as excuse. Yes, I know that it's hard. I know that it's hard to get capital. It's even hard not to do anything. I know that it is hard to hustle. It's even harder not to hustle. I know that it is hard to go and be begging people small money to start business and they shut you down. It's even harder to be asking for emergency 2K. Everything in this country is hard. Please choose your hard. You get anything for this world, we know hard. Even the labor is hard for a woman to labor and have a child. It's even harder for a woman to say she don't want to give birth to a child. They will call you barren. It's hard for you to remain married or to be a married woman. It's even harder for you to be a single girl. Waiting not hard. Just choose your hard. Yes, choose your hard. It's hard for Nigeria to be unemployed. It's hard for you to be employed. Choose your hard. So I'm doing this video to encourage most youth. You see me so? My papa no get to. My mama no get. My papa na massacre worker. My mama na commodity trader. All those women where they stay for back of gongoro truck. So let it not look like you say, okay, this girl na jebo, she no understand waiting the country be. No. Choose your hard. If you can't do the big one, start from small. Some of us, our pride no go let us. Waiting stop you to carry 10,000 to buy ginger from farm. You sell them before you know you don't sell 100,000 naira. Waiting stop you. That one a capital again. In fact, let's say buy 1,000 naira on and sell it 5,000. Let's try. I know the country is hard, but we can't keep complaining like this. And it pains me to see when there is endless opportunity. I'm talking about ginger. I tell people my greatest problem in Nigeria is not lack of what to do. It's for me to remain focused. That is the greatest problem because opportunity yakpa for Nigeria. I went to Oron. I saw where they are moving from Oron to Cameroon, taking crayfish up and down. People, they move there every day past 10,000. In my head, and you see what they carry? Na canoe. Maybe say that go just sink any moment. In my head, I say if person will buy speedboat here, go they collect money, go come there like say that person a blood money they do. Then somebody go they ask you what is the source of your cash. See, opportunity yakpa. The way they see problem for Nigeria, we full now. So for every single problem, I saw the opportunity for. I am struggling so hard to remain in this my ginger lane. If not, you turn like this, an opportunity. And you don't need money. Just let your integrity speak for you. You will see people trying to collaborate with you, people that are not in this country. People also that are in this country that are doing other business. Once they find you worthy, trustworthy, and very, very hardworking, you will see the money coming. I can't tell you how much I have rejected for people that want me to do so thing for them, for ginger. Anyone I can't do, my name is key. I said I can't do it, please. I'm not interested. So these are the 10 ways you can enter ginger. Let me rush it up. I talked about farmers market. Number 2, grinding spice production and oil extraction. Number 3, I talked about drying of ginger. Number 4, I talked about contract farming. Number 5, I talked about cultivation. No, number 6, I talked about cultivation. Number 7, I talked about nursery. Number 8, I talked about, number 7, I talked about wholesale. Number 8, I talked about imports. And number 9, I talked about export. You see, all these ones I have listed for you. Anyone that interests you, write on the comment section. This one, Nana, me and you, let's leave Nigeria. Let's leave our presidents. Let's leave, in fact, let's pretend like they don't exist. That's the truth. Because it is your life and my own that is going. It is your life. Before you know, me will see myself, nah. I they call myself sweet 16, 18. I don't turn 30-something years already. It is your time that is going. So let's pretend that there is no government. Let's pretend like nothing, nobody exists. And let's discuss. You see this 10 that I have listed, I am willing to work with you. Which of it do you think you can do? What do you have at your disposal? Are you opportune to be in a very fast-moving junction where people pass a lot? Are you in a very good market that you want to do the farmers market to go and buy fresh ginger and sell the fresh ginger? Which of these do you think I should do more detailed videos so that you can get all the information? Then you can now go and find out physically if what I am saying is just internet or is true. Do you want to do farmers market? Do you want to do contract farming? Do you want to do the nursery and greenhousing? Do you want to do wholesale? Do you want to do importation of ginger? Do you want to do exportation of ginger? Tell me the one that you really, not internet, you are sincere, you really want to do. And what is your challenge in that area? What exactly do you want to know more? What do you want me to bring so that it will help you do this business? So I will be looking out for your comments. Let me know the video. Like I said, I will take each of these 10 areas you can venture into ginger and dissect it every single day. But then I needed to know the ones I will start with. Which one interests you? Which one do you want to do? What do you want to know? What is your challenge? And if there is any way you think I have left out that people can come into ginger farming, please let me know. And if you have any question within what we have discussed, you can also leave your comment section. And if you think this video I have done this year helps you in any way, please encourage me. Leave your comment on the comment section. Like I said, I just had my baby and I just had this eye surgery. So this is my first video for a very long time. Okay? By the way, this is my 5th child. Don't look me say this girl a young girl. It's ginger and exercise. I'm blushing. So tell me, how can I help you? Let's reason together. I'll reason with you. Thank you so much for spending this amazing morning with me. As you can see, I just came out from exercise. I need to look good like you guys. And do have a lovely, lovely, stress-free Monday. See you next time. Ta-da! Bye.